All right, thank you very much. I'm Karishma and I'm a faculty at the University of Pune. So thank you for this opportunity to talk to you. I feel especially surprised and honored that I've been chosen because I share my views publicly. So, well, take it with a pinch of salt, but I believe in being the change we want to see in science and being optimistic while working on things that have not worked or are not working. So I would say, what are the changes that I would like to see when it comes to women in science? I think this has been talked about extensively. But personally, I think I probably will give like a toolkit of three major suggestions, changes that I would recommend or suggest to women who want to be in science. And this is something that they can do. This is not top-down policy making, community, society changes that we want to bring. This is what that all young women, early career women who want to be in science can do. So I think the first thing is build strong science. Be confident of the science that you do. Read, be curious, think, ask, take up a topic and look at it in depth. Your knowledge will be the most important thing. Your skills, your expertise will be the most important thing you bring into any platform, into any room. So be vocal about your science and your passion and your choices that you make in science, the science that you choose to do. I would say the second major thing is talk, share, discuss, be involved in things that you care about beyond research in science. For example, communication, outreach, building communities in science, taking science to society, citizen science, environmental science, whatever it may be. Be vocal about that as well. Contribute to and eventually build platforms. This will not only take you through some tough times in research, tough times in your hardcore professional space, but it will also fuel your passion for science in general. I would say the third thing is hesitate not to believe that you can have it all. And here I mean you can have a science career. If you choose, you can have any dimension of personal life that you choose. It could be marriage, it could be motherhood, it could be having a scientific career and being an exemplary homemaker. The two are not in discongruence with each other. They are very much in congruence with each other. And look for role models who have done this, look for people who have done this and believe that you can do it as well. So that's my 3-point toolkit. Get involved with your science. Talk about things that you're passionate about beyond scientific research and believe that you can have it all, a personal and professional life. Thank you.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Amrita. I'm a final year PhD candidate in the genetics department at the Baylor College of Medicine. So my thesis research broadly focuses on trying to understand how we can convert non-sensory cells in the ear into functional cells. So basically, through my research, I'm trying to address a big problem in the regeneration of hair cells in the ear, which eventually is what we need to restore damaged hearing. In my opinion, I think the biggest change the scientific environment needs at this point is for more established women in STEM to come out and mentor and uplift women who are still getting started. So I think this kind of a women community support is what we need at this point. Additionally, I know a lot of people also believe in encouraging or sort of giving more reservations to women and pulling down the numbers of men already in the field. I believe that this is not really a good option. Instead of trying to do that, we should definitely bring in more women into the field through support and right mentorship. And sometimes this is again not a woman-specific thing, but we're made to believe that you need to be a stellar student to excel in science. Again, at a junior level, I think it's important for the right kind of mentorship for young researchers to get from senior ones, especially to know that you don't need to be a stellar student to be an exceptional scientist. All you need to do is have a different set of skills. So this kind of a change is, in my opinion, what needs to be implemented immediately for increasing the representation of women and encouraging more women researchers to pursue science as a whole.
So I think the biggest disparity that I have seen in majorly the academia concerning research is, like in India and in Germany that I have experienced, is that having women in major leadership roles or as group leaders or something. So the program I'm in, I actually calculated the number of male and female supervisors present, and the ratio is so skewed. It's like 1 woman per every 12 male scientists, basically. So I think having changing that ratio would actually encourage a lot of women to take up research as their career, or in general science as a possible career choice. Another point that I saw a difference is that giving maternity leave to female scientists or women in research should be like a very, very important discussion right about now, to encourage more females to come in this field, because there's this preconception in like a lot of people's heads that if the women will not be able to manage being a mother and a full-time scientist, which is like completely wrong. And I have seen like the institute I work in right now, it's called the Max Planck Society. They actually have a 1-year maternity leave officially you can take, and not just maternity leave, you can also have paternity leave for a longer time, which actually helps and is a great initiative which should be more widely accepted now.
Hi everyone, my name is Pratheeksha Nair and I'm doing a PhD in computer science at McGill University in Montreal, Canada. I think that there are a lot of opportunities out there, especially in STEM. And I also think there are a lot of people out there just like you and me. But what we lack is a culture of seeking out these opportunities. We often feel shy or afraid to reach out to people, to ask questions, and to actively look out for these opportunities. But, like they say, unless you ask, you shall not receive. And honestly, all you need is an internet connection. Say you're interested in pursuing science, but you have 100 reasons because of which you cannot. I guarantee you that there are at least 10 women out there who have faced the same or similar 100 reasons, but they've decided to go ahead and pursue science anyway. So talking to these people, getting guidance from them, and learning of and from their journeys will go a long way in helping you out. I think that one thing the scientific community can do is to make this information more accessible. This could be by speaking up and being more vocal about their challenges, about their journeys, about their science, and of course through guidance and mentorship. So on this Women's Day, let's decide to help out other women just like us who have faced lots of challenges, and to offer them the help and guidance that we may or may not have received. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Arpitha Kulkarni and I'm a biologist at Harvard. I really think this is an extraordinary time to be a woman in the sciences. And on International Women's Day, I'd love to encourage more women and girls to take up STEM fields. Here are a few action steps that we could all do to help attract and retain more women in science. 1. Creating a sense of belonging for all women. This includes actively promoting and supporting the work of women and putting women in leadership roles. 2. Having strong support systems in place so that women have a good work-life balance. This includes things like subsidizing childcare or good health insurance, parental leave and sick leave, active mentoring, or allowing women to return and re-enter the workforce after a break. 3. Fair compensation for their work, which simply means paying men and women equally. 4. Zero tolerance policies against harassment and bullying. And 5. The words we use really matter. So paying close attention to the language and syntax we use to describe women and their personal and professional ambitions.
Hello everybody, I'm Rika and I'm currently an engineering student in India majoring in electronics and communication. One of the things that I think needs to change within the scientific community in order to increase representation of women and gender minorities within STEM and STEM research is the funding opportunities to conduct research. In order for women to have financial stability and security, we need well-funded projects and well-funded internships. One of the biggest shortcomings and one of the reasons that people don't choose to pursue STEM as a career is the lack of paid internships and paid student opportunity. We must increase the funding opportunities within research and create a financial stability equal to the industry opportunities. Thank you.